Are you getting any reception here?
Beautiful reception.
Oh.
Okay, we're live. Shh, we're live. Opening. What the hell's opening? There are too many videos on it. Morning. My customers are closing tomorrow. They're not in town, so I am doing the walkthrough.
At the moment.
Wonderful. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki with one of my buyers, Darlene, and she just bought a house near Disney World. And now she can go on the Jungle Cruise anytime she wants, 100 times a year. Same jokes, but 100 times a year. And our mic is on, and we are going to be, I just got to get this picture off the screen. Hey, how are you? Oh my goodness. I have to make an adjustment here. Hold on, people. Oh, jeez. Where'd it go? I was worried about the other thing so much, I forgot about this one. Okay, let's hope they get back on.
We've got one of those little waters there.
Absolutely.
We got some steaks there. Let's get that grill going.
Yeah. Okay, people, I hope you can hear me. I hope everything's okay. Say hi if you, tell me where you're watching from, and I'll introduce you to this listing. We're going to be here for about, probably a half hour just with the live stream. But this is the view. This is a golf course community. This golf course was purchased by Hilton, and it's a Hilton Vacation Club. So there's still got some work to do on it to revitalize it. Thank you, DizPod. Nice to hear from you. Sarah in Vermont, Alyssa and Neil right here in Winter Garden. So yes, so this is it's an over 55 community, which means it is deed restricted. One of the residents has to be over 55 and no one under 19. Susan Turner, hello. So this is my listing. I don't usually, I'm trying to focus more on listings now. And, but this is a beautiful community. Let me just talk to you about some of the things this home has. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's been plumbed for gas and water. So you could put the most fabulous, but this works just as well, outdoor kitchen in here. Okay. You have a screened-in extended lanai. This is bigger than the normal one that they provide. You have golf course views, and that's just on the lanai. And this swinging sofa comes with it. It does convey. However, if you don't want it, I will gladly take it off and put it at my house after just a slight paint job. But it's got a large, great room. So you could put a dining table right here. Then you have an eating area right there. And this home, this is the only home we're going to look at today, is $500,000. Now, one of the great things about this home is it is 10 minutes to Disney. Let me show you what you would do. That is Formosa. Okay, Formosa in Kissimmee. That goes straight up to the 192. You turn right onto the 192, okay? And I would say you go less than a mile to the way I'd go in, the easiest way is to go right into Sherborne, always pronounce it wrong. Takes you right into Osceola Parkway, takes you right into Disney World. You're 10 minutes, 12 minutes away from Animal Kingdom, and the whole park is you go a little bit further down 192 and you get on World Drive. So honestly, you can't be much, it's one of the closest options. It's very, very close to Disney. Tomorrow, I'm going to be in Mineola. One of my customers bought a house in Mineola. So what we're going to do is, look at this big pantry. So I'm going to be live from Mineola tomorrow. We're going to look at my customer's house and how it's developing. Then I'm going to go to some inventory homes. And then I'm going to head out to, what else am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to show you the area. So if anybody watching wants to come with me, it'd be great. Can you take? Yes. Well, 429 is terrific because if you turned left onto Earl Bronson, yeah. So. Yeah, you turn left onto Earl Bronson, which is the 192. Then you'd hop onto the toll road, which is the 429, and that would take you right to the back entrance. But I think it's closer because you're going out further up and then back in. I kind of think it's closer to take, the Sherborne or the World Drive. But you could do whatever you want as long as you buy the house from me. Now, this is a gas community That is a gas range. It is a gourmet kitchen, staggered cabinets, which is very popular. Gourmet kitchen, all the appliances convey. Granite countertops. But here's some of the more of the unique features to this home. Now it does have a bedroom right here. Okay. It has the guest bathroom. I call that a guest bathroom. Okay. But as you can see, we haven't seen any carpet. This is all tile throughout. There's no carpet in this home. I love the idea of that. In fact, I wish I could have done it in my house, but I have a second floor and I would want the stairs to match and yada, yada, yada. I didn't do it. It's got this nice built-in, so you can, instead of being just a corner, you can display things. We'll go to the laundry room in a second, but here's another thing that I think is great here. Okay, this is thank you, CB Fan. This is a third, they consider it a third bedroom, but it's also can be a study. The reason it qualifies as a third bedroom is that it has a closet. So you could use this as, if you had a study, you could use it, maybe have a rollaway bed in here, a Murphy bed, in the wall. So it's a great option for you. Now this is the master primary bedroom. Here we have dual vanities. Now, I'm going to talk in a little bit about the community itself. I have a lot of information for you. There's over 500 homes. They are still selling new construction, but do you want to wait 6 months, 7 months, for new construction? But I'm going to get a lot of details on the community itself. And step-in shower. Now, this is one of the things that I think is great. Okay, here you go. Zero entry shower. I love that because in an over 55 community, honestly, you don't want to be stepping over a ledge. Allegedly. I'm so punny today. Get it? You don't want to step over a ledge, allegedly. Anyway, and it has a seat. So let me go and show you. I think there's 3 different times in this house that there is zero entry. Okay, so there's here. You don't step up, but, here it's zero entry. I mean, it's as low as it can be. And then I think there's another area, which I'll look in the garage. Let me see. Because I wrote about it, but I didn't. Okay, this has a little ledge. little ledge, but not big. Nice full-size garage. Well, let's look at this here. So I remember. Yep. Okay. There's no steps when you come in. Now, if you had a wheelchair, okay? If you had a wheelchair, this would be very, very accessible to get into. There's no steps all the way in. Now, for people without mobility issues, I didn't notice this the first time I was in. But I think this is really excellent if you have mobility issues. Look at this. Now, as long as we're out here, let's take a look at the front of this home. Now, I did a live stream from this community probably a week ago. And I'm going to show some pictures of the clubhouse. And if you wonder why that sign is on my car, it's because they don't allow any signage when you're selling in this community. And I think, it affects me because it makes it difficult for me to get passersby. But, who wants every weekend there to be another open house? Now look at this. It's got a nice front porch. 2-car garage, as I mentioned. Nice quiet streets, except for the guy yelling into his phone, which is me, by the way. Beautiful day today. You know what I can't stand is when it's pouring rain and I'm doing live streams. Oh my God, that is the worst. So look at this, a nice, welcoming front porch. Well, Susan Turner. Oh, wait. Okay, DizPod. When am I getting the car wrap done? It'll be done for my next live stream, which isn't going to be next week. I think it's going to be the week after. But I'm going to be showing pictures of it, that's for sure. What is the year of the home? Let me I have to go back to my listing because I don't remember if it was 21 or 19, 21. And square footage is just under 2,000 square feet. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you can go to the link that I posted to find out any information. Yes, it's 2019, okay, is the year, and it's 1,904 square feet. Well, Alyssa and Neil are announcing to the room that they're going to Hollywood Studios. Now, you people who don't live in the Disney area, don't be jealous. It's not a good look on you. Just move to the area and you can do that too. Anyway. So okay. That is a good question. We are on the Mystic Dunes Golf Course in a community that is nestled in that golf course called Four Seasons by Kay Havnanian. I love the Kay Havnanian designs. I really do. I think they're beautiful. Kay Havnanian is a New Jersey builder who they started in New Jersey. And they really are big in the over 55 community. They do a good job with them. And so this is Four Seasons Community in Kissimmee by Kay Havnanian. Now, I got to tell you, I showed earlier how close it is to Disney. It is minutes to Disney World. Now, the thing is, sure, you could live an hour from Disney World and still get there more often. But if you look at what Neil just said, he's going to Universal Studios. I'll bet you anything that to Hollywood Studios. I'll bet you anything he's not going to be there all day. He's going to be there for a couple of hours. But here's the thing. If you drove an hour, would you stay for a couple of hours? No, you'd want to stay there all day. Who has the time to stay at the parks all day? So that's what it's like living here, is we go off to the parks for an hour or two. You know, sometimes I go in. So I used to when they had at Hollywood Studios, I used to go in for dinner and leave. I'd go to the ABC commissary. I would eat at the commissary, their salmon, and head out and not even do a ride. Isn't that amazing? I just like, no, not even take a ride. No ride at all. Yes, it is close to Margaritaville. In fact, I'm going there right after this. I'm going to Margaritaville right after we're done for lunch. I woke up, so funny. I usually wake up 7 o'clock. Today I woke up like 9:30 and didn't even realize I woke up so late. And I got on the internet, was working on my new website, celebratingflorida.com. Please go visit. Got a new website up. And all of a sudden I realized I had to be out in 5 minutes. It took 15 minutes. And I hadn't showered. I hadn't had anything to eat. Anyway, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. What is the HOA and what does it cover? Well, it covers landscaping. Okay. I'm going to tell you that the CDD is actually going up. Right now, the HOA fee is $285 a month. And there is a CDD fee, which is currently $2,200. So that's an extra $100. It's an extra $200. You're talking about in the 500 range for CDD and HOA combined. Now, that does seem like a lot, but you're going to have your lawn care covered. Okay. You've got, you really do have a lot of, you've got a community center that I've got to show you now because we're getting up to 23 minutes. Here's some drone footage of the home. It's the home in the middle. Okay. Here's the front of the property. Again, it's the home in the middle. This is the community center that they have. So yes, HOA fees and CDDs are a lot, but don't forget, it is a gated, attended community. There is an attendant at the gate 24/7. Okay. I think that's a great thing. They have to take your ID when you come in and all that. So you get that. You get this community center. You have to take care of the roads. Whenever you have a gated community, the county doesn't take care of the roads. Your community has to take care of the roads. Okay. Now, so let's go back to the Calypso Club. Look at this. That's a picture that was taken just about a week or two ago of the Calypso Club. It's a beautiful, beautiful community. There you go. It's 1,200 square feet community center, the Calypso Club. They have a list of activities, including tennis, bocce ball, pickleball, and all that kind of stuff. All there for you. Now, one of the things, I want to go back to the picture of the pool. Do you see that the pool on the right? That is for the residents, anybody who lives here, okay? The pool on the left, the little, it looks like a little kidney shape, but a plus, little bulge on there. So that is for guests. So, and what they mean by guests is anyone who doesn't live in the community, who is visiting, especially, if they have teenagers coming to visit them, the grandchildren, they get their own pool. They're not, bothering the people who want to relax in their own community. That is, I have not, now, I'm sure there's other communities that have done that. I haven't run into one yet. Yes, Sarah and Alyssa, this is a gated community. I think, I don't know of any over 55s except for Polo Park that aren't gated. They're usually gated, but this is an attendant gated. Now, I sell a lot in another community, and that's not attendant gated. It is, it's, electronic. But yes, so I hope that answered your question about what this community has. There's their ballroom, which can be rented out. There's their gym. I think that's just remarkable. I mean, that is a nice sized gym. And here's part of they have a conference area that can be rented out or used for meetings and stuff. Yeah, I'll tell you, yes. Having an I always say that an attendant gated community raises the HOA fees on average about $100 each. But you know what? It's a nice thing to have for your security. Okay. Thank you, Susan. This is a great question. So I want to go back to what I said earlier about the golf course. So the golf course wraps all through the community, and it is currently owned by Hilton Vacation Club. But you're going to look at it and you're going to go, oh my gosh, why do they have those little stakes there? There's a tree that's down in a section. Well, it was bought out and it's being renovated. Okay, so they're working on it now, and it's going to be part of the Hilton Vacation Club. Now, I think it will increase the desirability of the community when they start going again, because I'm going to tell you, when I used to come here and there was activity, it was just really nice. The golf carts zipping around and all that. So it is not part of, you don't have to be a member of the golf course in order to use it. It's part of the Hilton Vacation Club. And yes, I'm planning to go there next week and find out. Went there the other day and they were closed. But anyway, so I want to get all the information. I'll have that for you. But it's that's the kind of thing where I would say what you should do is you always have to do a little of your own research too. So, I always like to go with the people if they were buying, go and ask the questions and stuff. But anyway, this is a big house, 1,900 square feet, all on one level. Huge pantry. I don't think I even talked about this yet. Look at this pantry. It's enormous. So plenty of cabinet space if you're a cooker. Do you have any questions for me or anything else you want to know about? Because I'm going to be signing off within the next 5 minutes. But I've got Todd here, who is a lender, and he's helping me out today with the rush of people we are experiencing at this open house. I want to tell you, I sent over 6,000 invites to local realtors. So, and this is the attendance I got. So, anyway, but it's a beautiful community. At $500,000, I believe it is priced to sell, what we call priced to sell. Yes, it's $500,000. How hot is it there? It's so hot, it could melt a Kardashian. Anyway, so, yes, it's so hot here. That's my big joke. Anyway, so yes, it's very hot. It's probably when I was in my car, it was in the 90s. It's funny. I don't notice when heat. I don't notice when when it's really hot until someone goes, "Aren't you hot? Oh my God, you must be so hot. So hot. I can't believe it. It's so hot here. Oh my God." And I'm like, well, now I do. Oh, one of the things that I love is when the grill, the range is vented out. I think that's really important. So this is vented out. You've got the gourmet kitchen, which I mentioned before, and I'm going to introduce you to Todd for a couple minutes. I know he's on the phone, but is that an outlet on the floor? Yes, it is. So if you have lamps, right, plug them in there. You've got, ooh, somebody is. Todd, would you get the door? Thanks, because I'm on the live stream. Thank you. Yeah, I want to make sure they know that I'm live streaming, so just in case they get on camera. Okay, so what was the question I was answering? Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm live streaming, so I just wanted you to know. I didn't want to come to the door and go, whoop, camera in your face. Yeah, I know. I wish I had put a floor outlet. I wish I had put a floor outlet underneath my dining table. Yeah, I wish I had done that, but I didn't. You could never, I should have, I really should have, but you never know. You never know what you're going to actually do, so. Yes, it has these vertical blinds. Yeah, they can be expensive to install. So So if you have any other questions, tomorrow I'm going to be in Mineola. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Mineola. Probably be a long broadcast, like an hour and a half. I've got one of my customers is buying a home, and it should be at the drywall stage by now. Last time I was there was about a week and a half ago. And the roof the roof shingles were on top of the house, and the drywall was in the house. And you always have to remember when you're building a home, that you think you'll see inactivity. Well, inactivity is activity, because, for example, for roof shingles, they have to wait for the roof to settle to accept the weight of the shingles. For drywall, they have to wait for the county to approve the electrical and pre-drywall inspection. How are you?
There's Julie.
Hey, Julie. Lot size. You ask a lot of good questions. I have to look at my stuff to remember. So you always have to remember when you're building a new construction home, and I'm going to talk about this a lot tomorrow, is that they may be waiting on the county for their approvals, or they may be waiting on, for example, like, everybody knows when you put floors into house, like wooden floors, you have to keep them in the house for a couple of days to let them acclimate to the humidity in the house. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You just have to, sometimes you have to do that with certain items. So it's going to be interesting to see the. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Looks like a water heater.
Yeah, the lot size is over 5,000 square feet, 5,600 square feet. So Todd, who was here, is talking to one of the guests, works with one of my primary lenders, and we're going to have I'm going to have an interview session with him. Here is Todd's card if you need a lender. Now I'm going to try to get that in focus. He's with Home Lendia. I can't get that in focus. Sorry. But he is him and his partner are on my website, celebratingflorida.com. Okay? So go to my website is new. It's just been revamped, and it's called celebratingflorida.com. Is lot included in the price? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Anytime you're buying a finished home, the lot is included in the price. It's not included when you're buying new construction very often, and you're buying a custom home. They'll show you the price of the house, the lot price, then the options. So I love I've sold a lot of new construction, but I love the transparency of the pricing on resales and inventory homes. Okay, well, I'm going to go out to the front and I'm going to sign off. And I will be seeing you tomorrow, I think probably starting at 1 o'clock. And introduce you quickly to Todd, who is one of my top lenders. And we're going to have a talk. We haven't scheduled it, but we're going to have a late night, like 7 p.m. talk on my channel where we'll talk about all the different types of loans that you can get. Now, people would say, Victor, you're the most important part of me finding a perfect home. But if you're getting a loan, this guy is. If he could tell you what your price range is, it helps you to find the property that matches your needs. You don't want to find that you're going outside of your needs. And then you've also spent a lot of time looking, got your heart broken. Being focused on the right price is why you want to talk to a lender first.
Yeah, that's correct. You know what? It's not just a matter of what you can qualify for, but it's and Victor would back me up on this, is what you're comfortable with paying monthly.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. It's like sometimes people say, "Oh, I got approved for this price point." Yeah, but is that going to strap you out? Is that going to be something that's really, or do you want to stay a little bit, lower? Let's see what we can, get at a lower price point, and then that keeps a little bit more money in your pocket. I feel so much more comfortable when customers do that. I don't like when I have a customer that taps himself out. So there you go. Yeah. So we're back. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go out front. Exactly. You need money to buy Mickey pretzels. I'm telling you, the Mickey pretzels, the prices are outrageous. Outrageous. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching today. This is an open house. I will tell you, we've priced this house effectively to sell. It's called priced to sell. So at 500, that's the price we're going to accept. But please give me a call. Come to see it for yourself. Come to see this community. I'll drive you around. If you're interested. So thank you so much for watching today. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. I love this house. I think it is a perfect location. It's right at the entry to this community. In fact, I actually sold one of the first houses in this community. When all this was just dirt, it's funny to come here and remember that because, yeah. In fact, it was one of my first new constructions because it was right after the time when builders would, it was right after, it was following, I'm sorry, sometimes when I'm talking and walking and live streaming, I can't keep my thoughts. It was right after the market had dropped when I started here, so it took a long time before there was new construction to sell. So this was one of my first new constructions that I ever sold. It was fun. It A lot of fun. Thank you, CB fan. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who comes and watches. I'm going to be live tomorrow from Mineola. If anybody wants to help me, it's going to be a big day, but I could do it myself. I just said that I'm going to be driving around. I hate that when I'm driving and live streaming, but it should be okay. I won't run over too many people. So thank you so much for watching today. Hope I answered all your questions. If you didn't, you know to contact me, Victor@celebratingflorida.com. I am using that email address again, Victor@celebratingflorida.com. So please reach out to me. I will glad to answer any of your questions. Thanks for watching. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook @Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.